Yeah, in the entire universe, we have billions to trillions of people. There is nobody like you. That's one thing I want you to know. There is nobody like you. With all your flaws, with all your imperfection, you are the most perfect thing. That God could not make you more perfect than the way you are. You are more perfect than perfections, because there is no one like you. There's no copy. There's no copy. There's photocopy cannot. You are the only original that God creates. That's one thing I want you to know. With all your imperfection, you are beautiful just the way you are. Good afternoon, Team Fullest. This is again Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to click of my canal. So I want to come and do like this talk, chit chat and talk videos with you guys. I hope you guys like this kind of videos. If you guys do, please let me know in the comment box, or if you guys want to ask me like some Q&A, ask me some questions, let me know in the comment box. Or you can also send me a message on my Instagram, on my Facebook like page at AMIFULLEST for Q&A. But today I want to come and talk about something and that has been really into that I've been really thinking about, but I was like, shall I do it, shall I not do it? Today we're here to talking about insecurities and how to overcome your insecurities. If you guys have read my description box, you guys have definitely know a little bit about me, because in my description box I cannot tell you guys my age, where I'm from, where I'm living, reason why I start this YouTube channel, and so you guys have know a little bit about me if you guys read my description box. So for some of you guys who have not yet read my description box, my name is Amy. I am 27 years old. I live in the Netherlands, in Holland. I'm a mother of 3 beautiful kids. I have 2 girls, 1 boy. The boy is the oldest and the girl is the little girl. The girls are the young, the 2 girls are young. Okay, so I have a boy of 12 years, a girl of 4 who will be 5 years very soon, and a girl of 1 year and a half. So yeah, that is me. So I was a very young mom. I was a teenage mom, so that's the reason why me and my son, we don't have a lot of age difference, though we do have some few, but it's not that lot. So I was a teenage mom, and that I'm grateful for where I am right now. Life is not always as beautiful as it looks, but I'm very grateful for where I am, and I'm really happy for the position I am in right now. So today I want to come talk about insecurities and my insecurities and how I overcome insecurities. For some of you guys who have watched my very first videos, you guys know I've always been that skinny girl. Even some people who see me these days, they're kind of surprised, like, how do you gain weight? What have you been eating? So when I have my first son, my first child, and my second child, I go back to my normal weight. I was really skinny, but I do have some curves, but I was skinny, you know. You couldn't see any curls because I was skinny. So when I have my and also skinny because of how my battery was dead. But like I was saying, I was also not only having kids and being young and living in a foreign country where you have no parent, no mom, no dad, you know, like just doing everything on your own. So it was a little bit it's very stressful. So also thinking a lot about things, about okay, what happening, this and this and this and that, and a whole lot of things makes me also really skinny. And I'm this kind of person, I can't handle stress. First of all, I can't handle a lot of stress, and also I can't handle a lot of stress, medical. When I do have a lot of stress, I do have problem with my health, so I can't handle stress. So whenever I'm stressed, I get really skinny. I don't feel like eating. So when I have my 3rd child, I actually had you know how when you have like a New Year resolution, when you write down what you have. My point in 2018 going into 2019 was you know how some I'm a person who is I very much believe in God. I trust in God. I'm a very big believer in God, though I don't always do what God wants me to do, but just as the human nature. But I very believe in God, and I do pray a lot. I do pray with my kids. I believe in prayers. So when I had my third child, after everything, going through all the stress, labor and everything, and I was so very stressful. And in 2018, when the year was going round, my prayer was like, you know what, you know how you sometimes you're gonna give up. I don't want to get emotional in this video, but you kind of give up, you know. You kind of be like, I've done it my way, I've tried to done it my way, and it's not working, you know. And you just kind of be like, you know, God, take control. I surrender. I give up. I surrender myself. I give up everything unto you. Take control. I have done it my way, but I can't do it anymore. It's not working. Ooh, I don't want to cry. It's not working. So I give up. Take control. I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity that you've given me. I'm grateful for the life. I'm grateful for having a roof underneath or over my head. I'm grateful for having beautiful children who are healthy, who have no issue, no medical issue, no problem, which I'm very, very, very grateful for. So I'm very grateful. So you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it my way. It's not working. I'm tired of following my heart. Always want to do what my heart wants. I said, you know what? I give up. I give up. Take control. Take over. Just take over. I'm tired. I give everything. I surrender to you. That is what I was like actually saying. I was crying. I was like, I'm tired. Take control. I said, now you know what? I don't like to be selfish, but whatever is gonna happen, let it happen. I'm gonna focus on me. I'm gonna take care of me. So that was me. That was all. And I was like, I'm done with everything. I'm going to focus on me and my family. What happened, let it happen. That was it. And I start eating good. I stopped stressing. I stopped just stressing myself. I stopped everything, and my body start coming. The weight start coming. I'm a very big eater. If you guys don't know, I eat a lot. I love to cook. Those cooking videos you guys see me do, that is something I love doing genuinely. I love to cook. I love to eat. So even though I was skinny back then, I do eat, but just that I have so much in my mind that the food wouldn't process well and I'll lose everything. But after I give everything up to God, and I was like, you know, God is taking control. He's taking control. Everything that happened, I was like, okay, this is what is going on, God. Fix it, take control, and I just don't stress myself about anything anymore. And my weight start coming. I start gaining weight. People, my shape start coming, the hips start coming, the booty start, everything start coming. The only thing that doesn't come is my breast. Some of you guys who don't know, I'm very flat when it comes to this area, and this has been one of my biggest insecurities. Small titties. This is something that runs in my family, okay? Anybody who know me very close, very, very close to me, this is something I don't really talk about people to some people, but like people who are very, very close to me knows. I think I've only tell like 3 people who are very close, which very close to me, who if they watch my videos, they will definitely know. My insecurities have always been, I've never been the type of girl who grown up who'd be like, oh, I want to have this African booty, African shape, this hourglass figure, because it's something that runs in my family. My mom have this beautiful, it's very small at the top, very big at the in the bottom. So I know this is something that runs in my family. So I wasn't like into that. I was more into like breast. I'm not attractive to ladies, but I just love when a woman wear a nice clothes and the chest area is just full. So this was my number one insecurities, and I never really go ahead where I pull like those push-up bra to make my breast look big. No, I just buy like normal bra. I don't have like those stuff-in bra. No, it's just normal bra. And this has been my biggest insecurities, and also having stretch marks. But stretch marks, I used to very, very insecure about stretch marks. But That one I overcome it long time ago, because I was like, oh my god, after I have my first child, the stretch marks came, and my second child, I was like, oh my god, the stretch mark thing is taking over my body. But then later I sit down, it's very hard to accept the truth, to sit down and accept the truth and be like, you know what, this is what happened, and this is what it is. Just accept it and move on. That is exactly what I do. It is very hard to accept it, but I've never really have anybody who be like, oh, you have stretch marks. When it comes to dating wise, I've never really have any issue with that. Even when it comes to my breast, I've never really have anybody who be like, oh, your breast is too small, I won't date you. No, I've never really had anything like that. But it's just personal thing, it's just natural, it's just myself. But when it comes to stretch marks, I overcome it. And I also use natural body oil. I use shea butter and coconut oil. And I also notice when I'm using those stuff, my stretch marks can a little bit fade away, especially on my breast area here. I do have a lot of stretch marks, but it's fading away because I'm using like natural oils to moisturize my body, so it's fading away. That one I overcome it long time ago, because I just sit down and accept it. Just accept the fact that I have it. It's not going away, it's part of me. And I have it even when I didn't have kids, but it wasn't like showing out like the way it is now. But I just accept it, and you know what, I'm like, move on. Just accept it and move on. It is what it is. You have 3 beautiful kids who make you smile and make you upset and make you shout at the same time. So I'm grateful. So I accept it. I just face the reality, accept the reality, and just move on. And since then, I haven't had any issue with showing off my stretch marks or wearing top. Though I'm not really that kind of person that always like to show my stomach when I'm wearing clothes. I like to keep those parts, just keep it to yourself. But sometimes I do when I'm around the house. Maybe when the weather is beautiful, I'm wearing like a high waist jean, maybe I show a little bit of my stomach. I don't really mind. So I'm like over that. But like gaining weight, everywhere is getting bigger. Of course, I have kids, so my stomach also the fats just come to my stomach also a little bit. You guys have seen my video when I talk about me drinking epidamine. My stomach getting bigger, my hips getting bigger, my ass getting bigger, my face getting a little bit fuller, but my breast remain the same. Guys, my breast remain the same. People say when you gain weight, the fats come to your breast. Not me. No, not me. When I gain weight, my breast size doesn't get bigger, doesn't get smaller. It just remains the same. The only time my breasts get bigger, the only 2 times that my breasts get bigger, a little bit, maybe like just a little bit plumpy, is when I'm on my monthly cycle or I'm pregnant. Those are the 2 times. And I can gain an extra 10 kilo, my breasts will still look the same. But now I am kind of like over it. Before I was kind of scared to like wear tops like this and not wear any bra, just my breast, just top like this, no bra. I was kind of scared. I was a little bit ashamed of wearing stuff like this with no bra, because I feel like my chest is so flat. How can I have such a beautiful hourglass shape, nice hips, and have a flat titties? And I've always said this, before I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a breast implant one day. That's something I've always said. I said I'm gonna do a breast implant one day. I'm gonna make my breast get bigger. I used to say that a lot. I've always used to say that to like people who really know me. I was like, I really want to see how my breast will look. But then when I got pregnant, I have my babies and my breast look full. My breast was so, I don't know whether because it's the breast milk or something, but I was like, nah, it was so big. It was so heavy. You can't even walk around the house with no bra. Even when I was like, my daughter was like 1 year old, I was still breastfeeding, and my breast wasn't that super big, but it was a little bit full. But even taking the bra off, oh my god, my breast feels so heavy, feels so painful. It was so much, I couldn't. So I always have this sport bra to like kind of support me. And then one day I see that to myself, I say, you know what, yes, I want to have big breasts, but can I handle, because when you're going to do plastic surgery, you're going to put that fake thing in your breast. It's also going to be a little bit uncomfortable? Can I handle it? Do I want to put myself through something like that just because I'm insecure about my breasts? And I was just like telling myself, every day when I wake up in the morning, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, having a small breast or having a big breast or having stretch marks or having a big full lips, which people think that you can't wear a bright lipstick because your lip is too big. Having all that is who you are, is what makes you you, it's what makes you special, it's what makes you you. Going to change yourself because of insecurities, the reason what I ask myself is, what guarantee do I have if I change myself to a different person? Is that a guarantee that will make me happy? Is that a guarantee that will get away all those insecurities? Because I've watched a lot of videos, a lot of people on the YouTube who went and do plastic surgery, and they definitely say that doesn't change the way they feel about themselves. So I ask myself that question every day, like, what guarantee do I have if I went ahead and do this thing or do this thing? What guarantee do I have that I will change, that I will change the way I feel about myself? And I just tell myself, you know what, just accept yourself. It's the way you accept yourself, the way you love yourself, that will make other people to love you back, to treat you the way you treat yourself. So I just accept, like, you know what, I don't have a big breast, I don't have to be ashamed walking around with stuff like, with top like this, with no bra, having no chest, very small at the top but then big at the bottom. I've never been that kind of person who's like really obsessed about big boobs, big ass or big hips. I've always been like, oh, I love the woman that's wear a nice dress, you have nice breasts, at least you can know it's a woman. That's child mentality. I was, oh, when a woman has a nice breast, you have nice clothes, you can see her, you can know it's a woman. Because growing up, I didn't have a big breast. My mom don't have. I don't know anybody in my family, by the way, that has big breast. I don't know anybody in my family that I know have nice hips, nice African woman shape, but when it comes to the chest, we're all flat. I can't remember anybody, to be honest. I'm thinking, I was like, who in my family do I know? Which aunties that is not those aunties that's, you know, African people, we have those in Creole. If you're Sierra Leonean, in Creole we call it petite leaf aunties. Those aunties, they are not connected to you in any way, but you just call them aunties, like that. We have that, not those, but like those who are really connected to me in blood. I'm thinking, which do I know? I don't know anybody. We all have nice shapes, we all have beautiful hips, but no breasts. So that is how actually I overcome my insecurities, by just facing reality and telling and loving myself for the way I am. And now I'm kind of a bit comfortable to go outside like this with my flat chest and wearing no bra, because sometimes I bought stuff like this kind of tops. I bought them, but when you put bra on, it doesn't really look good. It looks really crazy, but it also makes me very, very shy. All this month I bought stuff like this a lot, makes me shy that I couldn't wear them. I just buy them, I just put them in the house. I wanted to wear them, but I couldn't wear them because feeling shy of not having big breasts, feeling shy of my insecurities. So this is how I overcome my insecurities. And I will tell you one thing, you are beautiful the way you are. We all have flaws, we all have insecurities, but the most important thing is how you go about it. There's no guarantee that when you change certain parts of your body, that will make you feel insecure, that will make you feel loved, that will make you feel anyhow. There's no guarantee. If there was a guarantee that, okay, I mean, when you go and do your breast, you will definitely feel 100% okay, but there's no guarantee. And also doing those things, it's not real. Anything that is not real have an after effect. That's what I believe in. Anything that is not 100% natural has an after effect. So what guarantee do you have? Are you prepared for what is going to happen if anything goes wrong? So those are the things that I think of, and helps me to really appreciate me for me. And now I'm not like that's, I can't say I'm like super dupe confident to do things, but everything is a process. Now I can definitely go like this to the shopping mall. My camera was full, so I had to like get some of the videos in there, but I'm trying to start this WhatsApp group. I already have the phone number, but I'm trying to get like a different phone where that has WhatsApp. I'm trying to have this WhatsApp group where I can, when I have it, I'll put it in the description box so that you guys can join my WhatsApp group. You guys can ask me questions and all that. But I'll definitely know when I get that ready. But as like I was saying, I'm not that like super confident, but I'm getting there. Everything is a process. For the fact that I can wear something like this and go to the city now and go about my business and not care about what other people think, or care about the way I look or like that, I think that's helping me a big time. You guys will not understand, but it is helping me a big time, because before I can't wear stuff like this. I buy them and I just keep them in the house and I don't wear them. I say to myself, you know what, life, you have only one life to live. Yes, you have only one life to live. Does not mean that you have to live your life recklessly. Does not mean that you have to do things that will hurt other people because you have one life to live. No, I believe in you have one life to live. Do things that makes you happy, and at the same time also have other people's feelings in your mind, and know that you can't hurt someone just to make yourself happy. So have that in your mind, have that back of your space, that you have one life to live, but doesn't mean that you have to hurt someone. So for me, it's like I have one life to live. I just have to accept myself the way I am and be me. I'm not confident about myself. I'm very confident about myself, but there's certain things sometimes you just feel like, oh, I wish this was big. This like this stretch marks and having a flat chest, those two were the biggest thing that actually kind of I was very aware of. Very like, when I put clothes on, I was like, okay, this clothes does not fit because my breasts look not good. But for me to be able to overcome that really helps me, because before I couldn't wear something like this, to be honest. I buy them. I've had this top now for a very long time. I remember when this top was in style, when it comes out, 2018 or something. I bought them, but I couldn't wear them. I have like few of them lying down, different design, but I couldn't wear them because of my breast was not looking the way I want my breast to look in it. So but for me to able to wear this kind of stuff right now, going to the super mall, going to do shopping, and not feeling anyhow, not feeling somehow, it is a deal breaker. It is really good for me, and I'm really happy. So if you guys I hope you guys know that you're beautiful the way you are. And one thing I want you to know is that there's nobody like you. You're one in a million. I like to read like a motivational quote on my Instagram at AMIFULLEST. Go to Instagram if you guys want to see the things, what I write, and go to my Instagram at AMIFULLEST. You guys will see all my personal Instagram, the things that I like to write. I just like to write things that motivates me. Just know that you are special. That in the entire universe we have billions to trillions of people. There is nobody like you. That's one thing I want you to know. There is nobody like you. With all your flaws, with all your imperfection, you are the most perfect thing. That God could not make you more perfect than the way you are. You are more perfect than perfections, because there is no one like you. There's no copy. There's no copy. There's photocopy cannot. You are the only original that God creates. That's one thing I want you to know. With all your imperfection, you're beautiful just the way you are. I know I was all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, let me know and give this video a thumbs up. And I also do have questions. People asking me, how does it feel like living in the Netherlands as a dark skin? Knowing that in America there's a lot of racism when it comes to dark skin. People ask me, how does it feel like living in Holland, being a dark skinned girl? I'll definitely come with a video of that. The reason why I haven't talked to that, because in America and in Holland is two different countries. the thing between black and white is too different. It's very, the way it is in America is not the way it is in Europe. It's very different here. It's not that it doesn't exist, it do exist, but it's very, very different. But that is a different topic that I will come to. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment box. Give this video a thumbs up. I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry that I was over the place, but it's my first time sitting down with you, and this I didn't write anything down. I didn't have any book. It just come from my mind, my heart, just talking to you guys. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope to see you guys very soon. This is again Amy. Vergeet niet te abonneren en hoop ik jullie steeds meer wekelijks te zien. Doei! Bye!